Cereal time, cereal time, cereal time, whoa.
Blueberry Muffin Tops.
Blueberry Muffin Tops.
What's up, cereal heads? Today we're going to talk about new blueberry muffin toasters from Malt-O-Meal. Now, if you're a fan of Malt-O-Meal cereals or a cereal aficionado, you'll quickly recognize that this stuff is just a reboot of the cult classic Blueberry Muffin Tops. That was a bag cereal first released by Malt-O-Meal back in 2004. I don't cover a lot of bag cereals here on Cereal Time, and that's because, well, I'm a cereal box collector, and that's what I grew up with. I just have an aversion to having bagged cereals in my pantry. There are no fun games or mascots on these cereals, so it's just force of habit for me to ignore the bagged cereals. But Malt-O-Meal has done their fair share of great original cereals over the years, not just the knockoff ones. Case in point is the original Blueberry Muffin Top cereal, which came out in 2004. I didn't try this cereal until years after it came out, and even then I only tried it because I heard a lot of great things from fellow cereal heads. This stuff quickly became a cult classic, and the leader of that cult was probably Justin McElroy, a well-known blogger and podcaster who also co-hosts the Empty Bowl podcast with my friend Dan from Cerealsly.net. If you type in Blueberry Muffin Top cereal on YouTube, you'll come across a video of Justin explaining just how amazing this cereal is. He was at a PAX conference like 10 years ago and he got Malt-O-Meal to sponsor the conference and give Blueberry Muffin Top cereal to everyone. Now, in addition to that Justin video, you'll also come across dozens of amateur commercials for this Blueberry Muffin Top cereal, which makes me think there must have been a contest or something for people to make their own Blueberry Muffin Top commercials around 2010, because all these videos are about 8 or 9 years ago. And some of them are really funny, so if you want to go down a YouTube rabbit hole, I definitely recommend it. Now, at some point, Malt-O-Meal switched the name to Blueberry Toasters. These might have coexisted with Blueberry Muffin Tops, or they might have replaced them. Unfortunately, I don't really know the timeline of this cereal. As I said, this stuff wasn't really on my radar back in the day. I do know that at some point, Blueberry Toasters were the only version of the cereal you could find, and then they were discontinued sometime around 2016 or 2017. And just like that, this cereal was gone.
Millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
But fear not, fellow cereal heads, Malt-O-Meal heard our cries of pain and finally decided to bring back this cult classic. This time around, it's called Blueberry Muffin Toasters, which falls in line with Malt-O-Meal's other toaster brand cereals. But don't be fooled by the name change, it's still the original good old Blueberry Muffin Tops. And I know this because it's right here on this info sheet that Post sent along. You can see it says OG recipe, new name, and available at select retailers beginning in January. Now, along with this preview bag of cereal, the wonderful team at Post Cereals, the parent company for Malt-O-Meal, also sent me some other goodies as well. First, they sent me my very own personalized Cereal Time cereal bowl. This is cool and even has the rainbow colors of the Cereal Time logo incorporated there. And as if that wasn't generous enough of them, they also sent me another thing. Hold on, let me pull it up here. A double cereal dispenser. You've probably seen these before if you've ever eaten at a Holiday Inn breakfast buffet or worked at an office park with a shared kitchen. Full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of cereal dispensers. First, unless you fill them with the same cereal, you have to clean them out after each use. Second, they have a tendency to crush some of the cereal pieces while being dispensed. And lastly, once again, I'm a cereal box collector. The boxes are an integral and important part of the cereal experience. Personally, I like reading the boxes and looking at the art while eating the bowl of cereal. I'll stick with opening the boxes, or bags in this case, and just pouring a bowl of cereal the way God intended it. Oh, and by the way, God's also not a huge fan of Crave cereal either. But thank you so much to Post Cereals for thinking of me and sending me this amazing care package. They've recently jump-started their online presence and become more active on social media. It's great to see them matching General Mills' effort in the online cereal community and with the outreach to cereal fans. It's a shame that all the major cereal companies don't follow their leads. That's right, I'm looking at you, Kellogg's. Alright, enough talk. Let's open up this cult classic and take a look. It smells just like blueberry muffins. So here's what a bowl of blueberry muffin toasters look like. You can see that they look like little cinnamon toast crunch squares peppered with blueberries throughout the pieces. And there's a sugary dusting on all the pieces too. While there are no actual blueberries in the ingredients for this cereal, there are natural and artificial flavors, so that's where the blueberry taste comes from. Let's hit them with some milk and give them a try. Wow, okay, I can see why people have an affinity for this cereal. This stuff is really, really good. As I mentioned, I only ate a bag of this cereal maybe once or twice back in the day, and now I really regret not picking it up more often. This stuff is really tasty. They do actually kind of taste like blueberry muffins, or at least the tops of blueberry muffins, which, let's be honest, the tops are the best part. I'm a sucker for most blueberry cereals, and this one hits all the right notes. A rich, sweet, muffiny flavor and the tangy sweetness of blueberries. Man, that's a good combination. I don't know why they ever discontinued this stuff in the first place. I gotta say, I think this has made me a convert to the bagged cereals. It's easy to dismiss the bagged Malt-O-Meal cereals at the end of the cereal aisles because they're usually just knockoffs. But this stuff is truly great, and it would make my top new cereals of the year list even though it's technically not a new cereal. We've been seeing unique and original ideas from the more generic cereal brands over the last year or so, and I love it. Malt-O-Meal especially, those Cold Stone Creamery cereals were fun, and now this reboot. My only complaint is, well, I wish they made boxes of this stuff so I could add the box to my cereal collection. Oh well, maybe I'll just mock up my own box for this stuff so I can add it to my cereal wall. Alright, well that's gonna do it for Blueberry Muffin Toasters. If you were a fan of Blueberry Muffin Tops, make sure you keep your eyes peeled as this stuff will be hitting select shelves in January. I assume that means it's gonna be available at Walmart stores, but maybe it'll spread to more stores as well. Also, I'll be curious to see if people submit a bunch of new amateur commercials for this stuff on YouTube. That'd be pretty fun. Okay, well, as always, thank you for watching. And until next time, stay crunchy. I love this bowl, but I need a much bigger one for cereal.
Cereal time.